Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Taurus, March 15, 2023. Past work can give you a leg up in your work or with your life path goals this week. You're doing much work on yourself and your relationship with your inner world, which reflects positively in your ability to manage your responsibilities and thrive or succeed in the outside world. It's a time when focusing on stabilizing your work, career, or reputation makes the most sense, but you also recognize the need for downtime, disconnection, and rest. With the moon's move into your solar house for a stay of over 2 days, you're also prioritizing your relationships. Getting some feedback or input can be useful now. After a very chaotic past 8 months, you're much deserving of good news and celebration. That's because mighty Mars, our planet of sex, drive, and passion, has been orbiting back and forth within your zodiac sign and solar house of identity. He will soon be leaving his shady past behind him. In recent months, you faced all sorts of turmoil with ups and downs and back and forth. This was obviously caused by the red planet's retrograde phase. As he crosses the finish line, he will feel more empowered, and you will, too. This means that all of the hiccups and hurdles that you faced in your personal and romantic life can now officially be memories of before. What will you commit to? You feel more excited than usual to go after new professional possibilities and working relationships when the moon enters your opposite sign. Usually, you like to go with the flow instead of tied down. But the moon may inspire positive feelings about sticking by an arrangement or partnership. Since the moon will also square Saturn in Pisces, you may have to overcome any inhibition about commitment, since your arrangements can help you mature in your career path. Each opportunity could even intuitively structure your career path. Knowing that when Pluto leaves your financial sector next week, he will not only leave it empty for the first time since 2008, but Mars will return the very next day to shift the focus onto the income side of the financial fence, makes these final days even more important. The moon's return later in the week will give you a better read on money matters and any last-minute messages from the planet of change and revolution. You probably want things to happen more quickly than they do, especially when it comes to those recurring habits of eating on the run and not thinking ahead. Try thinking about how you like to look, and the preparation that's involved there. You might spend an hour a day on making yourself look good. Spend a quarter of that time thinking about what you need to have available to you at mealtimes. The first new habit to develop should be using forethought with food. Putting your mind to the task will be easy for you on this day. This vibration brings an atmosphere of orderliness to even the most chaotic of environments. Being able to concentrate, organize, and do the work at hand will see you managing most any task that you have ahead of you. Make yourself a list of everything you want to accomplish, and let this vibration give you the extra boost to get things done. The moon's only visit to your relationship sector, while Venus, the planet of love, is in your friendship sector, is already creating a lot of positive energy when it comes to friendship and relationship building. Today it is through a friendly aspect to both Jupiter and Chiron, the planets of luck and healing in your friendship sector, but tomorrow Venus will become more involved as well. This is part of a broader period of expansion and growth when it comes to all your interpersonal relationships. The moon is making an ordinary monthly visit to your relationship sector, but the timing means this could have long-term implications. While the moon is enjoying the support of Venus, the planet of love, this last visit before Mars leaves Gemini later next week is also putting a balance between your personal and relationship needs to the test. Pushback from Mars makes it easier to appreciate what you want from your relationships and what they need from you. Our eyes in the sky. As individuals, we often find ourselves juggling several roles and responsibilities, each with its unique set of demands and expectations. The cumulative effect of these demands can be overwhelming, making it seem like we're being forced into different roles in our lives. These responsibilities can sometimes feel daunting, leaving us feeling helpless and unsure of what to do next. However, in the midst of all these challenges lies an opportunity to rise above the chaos and take charge of our lives. The intense astrological aspects that we're currently experiencing call for us to put our foot down and assert our authority over our circumstances. The moon's powerful influences help to strengthen us, providing us with the strength and courage we need to tackle the challenges that come our way. During this phase of contemplation that lasts throughout the day, we have plenty of time to reflect and evaluate our lives. It's an ideal time to cut through difficult issues and accept ourselves, flaws and all. This period of introspection and self-reflection allows us to develop a deeper understanding of ourselves, helping us to navigate our lives with greater confidence and purpose. So, even though the challenges we face may seem insurmountable at times, it's essential to remember that we have the power within us to overcome them. With the moon's energy bolstering our resolve, we can rise to the occasion and emerge stronger, more confident, and more self-aware than ever before. As the clock strikes midnight, the moon begins its journey through the adventurous sign of Sagittarius, finally breaking free from its void of course phase that had started late the previous night. For the next couple of days, our focus shifts towards personal liberation and freedom, as we seek to expand our horizons and broaden our perspectives. During this time, our worldview undergoes a significant transformation, encouraging us to explore new ways of experiencing the mundane aspects of life. Our beliefs are no longer set in stone but instead evolve in response to new discoveries and interactions with diverse people. As our perspective shifts, we become more open to novelty, and our rigid dogmas give way to the possibility of new and exciting experiences. However, it's essential to note that the optimistic energy of the Sagittarius moon can sometimes lead us down a path of recklessness. We may feel invincible and believe that success is inevitable, prompting us to rush headlong into a quest without adequate preparation or caution. In such cases, our overconfidence can lead to disastrous consequences. Therefore, it's crucial to strike a balance between our optimism and our quest for truth and meaning. We need to approach our search for personal freedom and greater understanding with a healthy dose of caution and introspection. We should not abandon our quest for greater knowledge and experiences, but rather check our enthusiasm and evaluate our options carefully. In conclusion, the Sagittarius moon offers us an opportunity to explore new horizons and discover exciting possibilities. However, we must be mindful of the potential pitfalls that come with this transit and strive to strike a balance between our optimism and our rationality. By doing so, we can navigate this transformative phase with greater confidence and emerge wiser and more enlightened. Shortly following this, the moon squares off with Saturn in Pisces, thwarting our idealistic perspective. We immediately run up against some form of limitation or restriction that instills us with self-doubt. A dream is dashed, but it may be for the best. Disappointment, in this instance, can save us from our bubble bursting after we've invested much more of our time and energy. It's okay to nurse distraught feelings. In fact, it's recommended. Seeing this situation for what it is will help you to move on faster than you would if you ignored the lesson.